Y'all stop worrying about the president. He's going to be fine.
Hell broke loose.
And all you people wishing that he's going to die, well, I mean, hey, you just heaped it onto your own head. So enjoy your karma. But look at this crazy, stupid bullshit right now that's happening. Like, even on the Drudge Report, if you go there, it's like, it's had to have supplemental oxygen, and doctor's very, very concerned, and not out of the woods yet. Like, all negative, like as though the president's having a hard time. Like, he's very clearly perfectly fine. His doctors have said it publicly in television and radio interviews. He's got on the television yesterday, and in his presidential outfit, no sign of anything. Like, looked great, sounded great. He had nasal congestion a couple of days ago, and then today, like, it's all gone. Like, he sounded just like President Trump. Bright-eyed, he looks good. But then you have these crazy idiots on fucking mainstream media. Again, this is why leftists are so uneducated. Because they just recycle and repopulate these things over and over again and don't educate themselves. It's not because they're stupid. It's because they listen to stupid people and then they share it with their friends who are also dumbed down. But, I mean, again, like, it's no wonder that the fringe left is essentially just constantly in a state of horror and fear and terror. Because if they believe half the shit that's on the news, of course you would be. Of course you would be. Who wouldn't be? It looks like everything's terrible. Like the racism and white supremacists are at the reins of power in the world. The Nazi king rules, the dictator rules the state and is stripping the powers and is going to refuse to leave the presidency. And this is the beginning of dictatorship and the plague is going to kill us all. It's so fucking ridiculous. We're fine. Look, we fine, bitch. We fine. You fine. Nothing's wrong with you. You're not in danger. You're not in any more danger than you ever have been. It's a dangerous world. But get over it. Stop being little fucking pussies all the time. Like, you want to wear your mask? Wear your fucking mask. Do your little duties. Be a decent person. If that's whatever you feel you need to do, do it. But get off your fucking high horse. Because you're basically sitting on a high horse buried in a 20-foot hole. Nobody can see you down there except the other people that fell into the hole. So the president's fine. And as far as the election, who knows what's going to happen. I've already stated, go back and check out the last video I did, I think it was, or the last video I posted, about what happens if Trump loses. I mean, I lay it all out, what I think will happen. I know how I will react, and how most of my friends will react. You know, we're not hysterical, crazy people like the lefties. And I've got a lot of friends on the left that I really care about and love, and I don't know. What can you do? I know that ultimately their hatred will turn them against me. And my trolling is just inflaming their hatred. So, you know, some of them will and already have. Some of my friends have come out of the left like me and started making improvements to our mental health and our thought patterns and just in general taking responsibility for like the mistakes that we've made, the stupid shit. Not accounting for all of the you know, terrible traumas that occur to people in their lives that give you various forms of unfair advantages or disadvantages. You know, all of us have some shit, and some people have more shit than others. But you can't help the things that you can't help. Those aren't your fucking, those are just your burdens to bear. That's not the thing to worry about. You know, the problems with Trump that you don't like about Trump, those aren't the things, I mean, those are what you're completely focusing on. But those are the things that he cannot change, you cannot, well, he can change, but you cannot change. And as far as like the deep-seated character flaws and like the things that have happened to him, I mean, that's just history. So, but nobody wants to look at what he does. They just want to look at what he says. And what if people listen to half the shit that you say? How stupid would you sound? I mean, you know, going through and just trying to delete all the shit, like all the stupid shit I've said over the years. You know, and in the process, you see all the other stupid shit everybody else has said over the years. And it's just like, judge not lest you be judged, because motherfuckers, you act like crazy people. We've all been acting like crazy people for all these this millennial generation and the generation before that, from which I was on the coattails of, somewhere in between. This is evidence of the belief. In fact, I'm reading Blackout by Candace Owens, and it is a fucking great book so far, and I'm only in the second chapter. The Ben Shapiro book, it's all right. It's more stuff I already know, and kind of hammered into me at this point. It's an interesting and wordy read. Rage, I've just started reading it. I'm not going to comment on it yet because I'm literally reading the intro right now. So, but Blackout is just it's just well written, and it gets right into the meat and bones and throws in facts and stuff like that. Check it out, man. It's such a great book. Anyway, I'm getting off point though. I have a lot of friends that I just hope, rather than just getting inflamed and incensed by me, because I'm just fucking talking, I'm just saying the things I think, and I'm not being afraid of Facebook, and I'm not being afraid of whether or not you're going to unfriend me. Go unfriend me, bitch. I don't care. If you're that type of person that just unfriends people because you can't handle their opinions, then that's fine. You know what? I unfriend some people that I don't fucking handle their opinions very well too. I just get sick and tired of getting sick and tired of them. So I'll delete them. If that's how I affect you, then delete me. It's really not, it's more unhealthy for people that are toxic for each other to remain in each other's lives and continue to toxin each other than for them to go their separate ways and find their own positive paths in the world that don't inflame them all the time, you know? That's why I'm doing that's why, I mean, you might have seen some comments and shit from my channel, but I personally have not, on my Facebook, like, commented or talked to anyone. You know, and that's a shared account now. Like, it's just really, like, really and truly, like, you know, I look through it, I look for fodder, I look for the things that I talk about on here, but no response, except here. Or if I want to call someone, I can call them or text them or email them. If I want to have a conversation about something I see that I'm interested in, I will not fucking comment in one of those stupid Facebook boxes anymore. But again, getting off point. If we aren't good for each other, that's fine. Just go your own way. This is really me just expressing some pin-up shit that everybody's like dumped all over them because I've wanted to do. Because so much of the industry that I'm in is full of these very needy people that are basically like, just like, always trying to get into the center of the drama, because, like, I don't know, people are just, this artist and artists are sensitive people, and I totally empathize with that, and I have a lot of sensitivities myself. But, like, the groupthink sheeple crap that has infiltrated this entire industry, and it's not just since all this, like, crazy leftism, like, it started with the liberal arts and the little cults and cliques that formed inside of what was supposed to be the pinnacle of discourse in our education system, has now become censorship or indoctrination into, you know, particular ideologies, which that's a whole different video. But as for Trump and this fear-mongering and all this, like, first of all, he's going to be fine. Second of all, if you're wishing the president should be dead, I wish the Secret Service would come to your house and just, like, fuck your shit up a little bit. For being an idiot and an unpatriotic idiot. And just revealing your ugliness and your hate. I've never wished that frickin' Obama would die. That's evil. I've never said anything about, like, fucking, like, oh, I wish, like, I hate Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, which I despise her. Or at least I despise her politics and her, you know, the way she's doing it. But I wish she died. If she got the coronavirus, I would pray for her health. Like, the only way people grow and change and, like, get over their stupid, youthful ignorances is to, like, continue to survive and to continue to grow and continue to learn. So if you want to initiate change in the world and enact activism in the world, you have to work with the people, talk to the people that disagree with you, that are on the other side, that you need in order to win over the argument for the sake of humanity. You can't wish death on them. That's just Nazism. And then, like, all of a sudden, oh, so you eliminate your competition. Isn't that kind of what the left is doing with social media? Oh, you can say the most disgusting, vile, and terrible things if you're saying it about Trump or you're saying it about Republicans or conservatives. You can just make shit up. It does not matter. There's no fact checkers or fact checking any of the relevant fact checks when it comes to people like me. But people like me don't need them. I mean, who gives a shit? I don't care if a fucking entire mob of people starts believing whatever about me. What am I supposed to do? Go around and change your fucking minds? That's why I do these videos. I'm laying out in every way that I can with theatrics. There's theatrics. It's a show. It's meant to entertain. This isn't the news. I'm not pretending to be journalisming. I'm just commentating and also giving my ideas and my thoughts. Because it just wasn't working for me on Facebook. I never got to speak to anyone. So now I'm speaking. On Facebook, you talk all the time and nobody listens. Well, in this case, if you're going to listen or you're going to just click off, and whatever, it's up to you. I mean, I'm not going to say I don't care. I mean, I would like people to listen to me because I've spent a lot of time listening to other people. I've been spending a lot of time biting my lip, listening to people that our lives are in freaking shambles. And every time you see them, you see the stupid shit that they're doing. Just like people saw me. If you spend all your time at work just drinking the liquor and smoking the pot, and then you get your paycheck and then, like, all your money's gone because, like, you're just always buying liquor and smoking pot, and then you go and you complain about everything that's under the sun that you cannot do or participate in because you're broke. Or because, like, you're so hungover all the time or worn down that you're just not pleasant to be around. Or you're pleasant to be around and then you start talking and you just complain. Or you talk about people's drama in their lives. Like, I want to hear drama. Like, I'm not a woman. I'm not the old lady. I don't want to hear about some fucking drama with some people. I'm a politico. I don't mind hearing about some drama in politics and public figures and stuff like that. I don't want to know about who's fucking who next door in the fucking business next door. I don't fucking care about that. But to have seen the hate to where people are now wishing death on another person and getting the same applause and the same, like, thumbs ups and, like, 70 to 100 likes and shares when usually everyone ignores them. Of course you're feeding them. The left just feeds itself all the time so that it fattens up and then it can eat itself. Well, I'm running out of battery. Folks, this is Hell Broke Loose.
Hell broke loose!